Hi folks, this is a painting I done for Patreon. I suppose I could just take a little bit of liberty with it. Just a bit more lifting out there, I think. It's an exercise in stipple. Well, I call it stipple and rocks. The rocks were done with a card, with a plastic card, by scraping out when the paint was wet. You have to choose the time when you do it, because if you do it too quickly and there's too much water in the mix, it will just backfill. So you have to scrape it when it's still moist, but not wet, not soaking wet anyway. Now I've used stipple and in this and the last two watercolours, and I like stipple. I've been using it on and off for a long time now, and the brush that I used is this one, Frank Clark's, one of the three that I bought several years ago, but I don't use the mop. The mop is I can do more with the hake, but the small hake here and the rigger, although the paint's fallen off the handle, it's a beautiful brush. So I've used a fairly limited palette, just a general wash with raw sienna to start with, but it dries much lighter than you put it on, and a bit of blue, and that's gone beautifully diffuse. And this is on the Fabriano £130 studio practice paper, and I've used a stipple. I've put for the trees. I've used, well, in the foreground anyway, I've used the cadmium yellow light and some burnt sienna and some Payne's grey on the shadow sides of the trees. But I think they're quite attractive. I didn't mean to get the hill there. That just sort of happened. But I can at my leisure just put in fill in some of that. But I'll put a fisherman in here. But in the absence of any bright red on my palette, and there was too much dark around him, so I just tried to make him into a bit of a fisherman, standing on the rocks. And the background here is done with Payne's grey and burnt sienna, Payne's grey and ultramarine, and while it was red I just dobbed in a few stippled bits of the yellow and the burnt sienna. But the yellow is really gorgeous. Cadmium yellow light, artist quality. It's the only artist quality on my palette, but it does so many lovely things. The brilliance of all this is just, and the two that I did yesterday, or the day before yesterday, are just glorious. Saying that is for the painting, but the actual colour itself, you can use it in these beautiful greens by mixing a bit of Payne's grey. This is the shortcut I use for making my greens in the landscape. I don't use a ready-made green, don't need to. So you can do 2 for 1. So I hope you like that one, folks. I'll get it uploaded for you, and you can leave comments on the page. Just say a bit of a word about these brushes. Frank Clark sent me a message on Facebook to say that he was alive and kicking, and after illness he's back in the saddle, so to speak. So welcome back, Frank. Watched your video you did last week or the week before, and no more rumours, folks, because he was away for so long. People started to ask questions, but nobody really found the answer. But anyway, good to have him back. Thanks for watching, folks. Bye bye.